President Trump is blasting the ongoing Democrat investigations, calling them, quote, ridiculous. Polls are showing Americans want to move on. Let's bring in the Heritage Foundation senior writer, Kelsey Bolar. Do the Democrats think in-your-face tactics are the path to power, or will this backfire on them? Kelsey, what's your take?
I do think it's going to backfire. Americans are getting exhausted by this. Look, we already spent $25 million on the Mueller investigation. This came from taxpayers' hard-earned money, and now Democrats are duplicating those efforts once again in Congress, investigating charges of obstruction. And I don't think this is a good look for them. I think it really is just a big distraction from talking about actual policies and crises like the one you're discussing right now, which is the actual crisis that's happening on our border. 4,000 people crossing the border in one day. This is what we should be focused on. This is what Democrats should be focused on, particularly in Congress, because it's their job to solve this immigration crisis. And all Democrats want to do is focus on these witch hunts.
You know, the Comey memos should be coming out, possibly within coming weeks. It'll show that what did Comey say to the media and leak to the media to get the Mueller probe launched. Basically, it was built on a hoax, that Steele dossier. So $25 million, it looks like it was just totally fraudulent, the whole thing. That's what Trump supporters are saying. That's what Republicans are saying. That's what media critics are saying. The Wall Street Journal's Kimberly Strassel pointing out that a CNN poll, though, showed that Americans don't care about the Mueller probe anymore. They care about the economy, immigration, and health care. That Mueller probe started to lose altitude last year in the fall when it was all about just Roger Stone. You knew something was up when there was no leaks about Trump being a Russian asset.
Right, and I don't think it's any coincidence that CNN and MSNBC, much of the mainstream media, has seen their ratings go down within this past week. And Fox News, the only network actually covering the issues and the truth about what is coming out of this, is seeing their ratings go up. And I think that really speaks to where Americans are when it comes to this investigation. You know, it's good we have checks and balances in this country, but we need to move on when nothing is found.
Yeah, listen. Push back on Russia. Get them out of our system. That's what the president has been saying. Yes, people around him were indicted and charged. They should not have been doing whatever they were doing. That's what critics say. They got slammed. But look at this. Attorney General Barr is now slamming the media, saying, stop mischaracterizing me. My summary was about Mueller's principal conclusions, not about Mueller's whole report. So that's really interesting if we're going to hear anything more. And the other thing, too, is why didn't Mueller write a summary like independent counsels Lawrence Walsh did on Iran-Contra and Ken Starr did on Bill Clinton? Why didn't Mueller have his own summary?
Well, I think ultimately what the Russians wanted to do in meddling in the 2016 election was to create chaos and distrust in our public institutions. And the fact that we can't accept Attorney General Barr's final summary of the principal findings of this investigation, I don't think is a good thing. Because, look, this is our Attorney General of the United States. Mueller would come out and correct him if anything he has said thus far is wrong or misleading.
Yeah, Mueller corrected the BuzzFeed report when it was
Absolutely.
Incorrect. Kelsey, quick take on John Brennan meeting with top Democrats?
He's got so, he's lost so much credibility thus far, and I don't think it's a good look. If anything, he should be walking back and apologizing.
Kelsey Bolar of the Heritage Foundation. Thank you so much, Kelsey Bolar there.